welcome to another video of Alpha PTE. This is Fatima. Hope you all are doing well and hope your preparation is going on well. Today we are going to talk about Retell Lecture. So if you are going for PTE Academic or PTE UKVI, you will have to solve Retell Lecture in your speaking module. You don't have to worry about Retell Lecture if you're going for PTE Core because you do not have Retell Lecture in PTE Core. So in PTE Academic and PTE UKVI, in speaking module, you will have read aloud, then repeat sentences, describe images, and then you will have Retell Lecture. So Retell Lecture is basically a question wherein you listen to an audio. It can be 1 to 1.5 minutes long. You need to take notes. You will have a notepad and a marker, and you need to take good amount of notes, and then you will have 40 seconds. After the audio, you will have around 7 seconds to go through your notes, and then 40 seconds to retell what you just heard without pausing, as clearly and fluently as possible. You will have 2 to 3 retell lectures in your exam, and this is how you solve them. So to excel and to do extremely well in PTE retell lectures, you should focus on listening actively and taking good amount of notes. So note taking and active listening is the key ingredient to improve your retell lecture. Make sure you deliver fluent and well structured response. You can use a template, but make sure it doesn't sound like a pre-prepared template with very little area to add content. In fact, you should have more content and only a structured template to make sure you are moving from one point to another point seamlessly and fluently. Okay, so when the audio is played, you have to take care of these things. Focus on the main idea of the topic. All right, the lecture will be typically 60 to 90 seconds long, and your main goal is to make sure that you identify the topic sentence, the overall topic. What is the topic of the audio and the main point in the audio and all the supporting details, and then take as many notes as possible. So second thing you should do is efficiently take notes. Now, efficient note taking means do not focus on single words, focus on phrases like 2 to 3 words together. You will have an erasable notepad and a marker which will be like, which will dry out very quickly. So make sure you keep writing, don't keep it open like this. All right, so take keywords and phrases. You can use shorthand like abbreviations and stuff like that if that is what makes you comfortable, but like I said, never use anything directly in your exam. Always use stuff when you're practicing and see if it is working for you and not, and only use things that work well for you in your exam. Avoid writing full sentences, just jot down essential phrases, because if you write full sentences, you're going to miss a lot of information. Focus on content words like nouns, adjectives, and proper nouns, and avoid using am, is, the, and all these things. If they are giving some visuals like images and videos, so when you are giving a response, if you don't have enough information, you can start by reading the image, whatever words are written on the image and visuals, and then you can predict the topic and move on to the notes that you have. Then what else? You can listen for signal words like you can add some connectors like firstly, moreover, secondly, whatever you're comfortable with, and use them, but do not repeat the same connectors again and again. Keep a bunch of connectors that you're comfortable with and keep swapping from one to another. All right, now after the audio is finished, you will have around 10 seconds before the recording starts, so you can quickly review your notes and just keep yourself ready. Don't keep reading so that you're out of breath when the audio starts. Just wait for the recording to start and start speaking immediately. You can start by using one of the template that we have. So first, let's just go through the tips and tricks, and then I'll move on to the template and show you how you can go about it. Now, when you are retelling your lecture, be very fluent and natural. Do not take irregular pauses. The microphone opens after a short tone like a beep, and as soon as you hear the beep, you will have 40 seconds to speak. So make sure you utilize that time well and speak for all of that time. But if you don't have enough notes, don't skip. Repeat your notes and make sure whatever happens, do not skip before you finish at least 30 seconds of the recording time. You do not repeat the, what do you say, paraphrasing and stuff like that. Just make sure you have enough notes and read whatever is there and cover the main idea and main points. Ignore if you make any mistakes. Don't just get stuck because of one mistake. Move on. It's okay, mistakes happen, everybody makes them. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Just move on and don't make any more mistakes. Plan to finish it within 30 to 40 seconds. Don't finish it before 30 seconds, because then you're going to lose a lot of marks in the content. Now generally when you practice regularly, because your note taking will improve only with regular practice. Okay, record yourself, listen to yourself, submit your recording and see how much score you're getting. Check the areas where you're losing marks and work on improving them. Build your vocabulary if you don't have enough connectors, so that you don't lose marks with a pre-prepared template. Take regular mock tests, like full mock tests or sectional mock tests. Give regular mock tests to see where you're losing marks and how much of Retell lecture is contributing towards your overall speaking score. All right, so all of this is definitely going to help you do well in your Retell lecture. Let's quickly head on to Alfa PTE and see which template you can use and how. So this is the template that we use in Retell lecture. You will hear a lecture. After listening to the lecture in 7 seconds, speak into the microphone, retell what you have just heard from the lecture in your own words, 40 seconds to give your response. And with latest update, this is important from Pearson, templates are no longer part of the PT preparation strategy. Instead, we recommend using fillers or connecting words provided below to help you maintain a smooth flow and enhance fluency when responding to Retell lecture. So basically, we are just trying to say that these are just suggestions. Okay, so these are suggestions. You can use one of the suggestions, how to start the response, how to add further details, and how to end the response. It's not fixed. You can have your own connectors also, and you can use whatever you're comfortable with. All right, so let's start solving the Retell lectures. Let's solve one and see how we can go about it. Okay, so this is a template that we're going to use for Retell lecture. So we'll pick one of this. It's not a fixed template, so you can choose one of this sentences to start your response. Then you can choose any of these sentences to add further details and elaborate, and then one of these to conclude. Like I said, it's not fixed that you have to use something which is given here. This is just to make sure that these are the options, because a lot of times you don't really understand, like, how do I add additional information, how do I add more details, what words should I use and stuff like that. So these are a few examples of how you can start, how you can add details, and how you can conclude your response. But like I said, it's not fixed. All right, so you can make changes as and when needed according to your convenience, whatever you feel comfortable with. All right, but just make sure it's not going to be a pre-prepared template wherein you don't put enough information. You just need a template to add details smoothly, to have connectors, to smoothly transition from one point to another, and to conclude your Retell lecture. So let's quickly start the audio and start taking notes.
So what does pragmatism mean? Well, it might make us think of a pragmatic person with a serious disposition who thinks about every decision in methodical and practical terms. Now, they might not be the most fun at parties, but they always know when it's time to pack it up. Not quite a full-on optimist or pessimist, but a realist who looks at life in honest terms. Their name is probably something like Marshall or Madison. And while this is the conventional understanding of pragmatism, it's actually so much more. A whole philosophical tradition with a focus on practical consequences. consequences. It's also maybe the most American brand of philosophy, the apple pie to existentialism's apricot cocktail, if you will. Now, for all the time that we've spent talking about philosophers, most of them have been European, or if not, schooled in European schools of thought, stuff like existentialism, phenomenology, postmodernism, Marxism, or critical theory. Also, we're very aware that we've been a little Eurocentric in the philosophers we've talked about over the years, and we're going to branch out and try to do better. Thanks for those of you who have kind of poked us and said, hey, do better. We appreciate it. Poke away, baby. Poke away. But not in person. If you see me in person and you poke me physically, like I'm a child, I'll equalize you, and it'll change your life forever. It might seem like European philosophers are the ones asking all of the big questions. You know, stuff like, what's the meaning of existence? Is there a point to life? Is there such a thing as truth? And confession, for much of my education, I kind of thought this was the case. And we might assume that American philosophers, like the pragmatists, spend their time talking about boring and practical questions, and not the sort of deep and edgy stuff that makes bros get Nietzsche.
Okay, so I'm going to show my audio, my notes later. Let's just quickly do the recording and start it. The audio was about pragmatism, pragmatic person, serious disposition, parties, methodological and practical terms. They also talked about the name was Marshall or Madison name, who philosophy, realist, most American brand of philosophy, apple pie, apricot cocktail, Marxism, ecocentric, American branch out of European schools, poke away baby, European schools of management, and poke me physically. They also talked about big yes and but they are not point of life, confession of education and American philosophy. Not only they discuss about boring and edgy and also about if I'm a child I'll equalize you, I'll change your life forever, and also about European philosophers, pragmatists spend their life boring and practical questions. So in the end, that is what about pragmatism, pragmatic personality, and serious disposition. Okay, let's quickly submit. That's good. So I don't know if you can see, these were my notes, pragmatism and stuff like that. So initially, like, everything comes down in Retell Lecture to your note taking and the quality of notes that you take. So since basically note taking is really important when you do your Retell lectures, because the more notes you have, the easier it is for you to say, because a lot of times, see, there are a lot of words that you don't recognize straight away because sometimes you're writing it so quickly. So if you have good amount of notes, you don't need to pause, you can just move on by reading whatever is clear to you. Not just in Retell Lecture, even in summarized spoken text, good amount of notes will always make it easy to make a summary. Make sure you don't repeat the same connectors again and again when you're doing your Retell lectures. Keep a bunch of connectors. Always keep an introductory and concluding sentence that is comfortable and for you, and a bunch of connectors that are comfortable for you, like moreover, furthermore, in addition to this, not only but also, in order to make sure that you're not repeating the same thing again and again. It doesn't sound like a pre-prepared template, because a connector is only needed for you to move from one part to another part seamlessly, smoothly, and transition well. Alright, so that's how you do a Retell lecture. I hope it's clear now. If you still have any more doubts, do not hesitate to contact us. If you have any other videos that you want us to make and help you with, then please go ahead and comment. And you can join our Telegram group to clear all your doubts and queries. Our trainers are there to answer your queries straight away. And if you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon in our next video. Until then, take care. Bye.